My dear friend, President de Sousa, honorable ministers, excellencies, distinguished guests, members of the media. President, my dear friend, it is truly a pleasure to be once again in your beautiful country for this historical visit on the occasion of the 50th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between our countries in 1968. I remember being in Portugal 4 years ago while I was Minister for Family and Social Solidarity. On the 13th January 2014, alongside my Portuguese counterpart then, we signed an important memorandum of understanding in the area of family and social policies, which was translated into an agreement of cooperation between our respective ministries by my successor. At that time, I was so impressed by how deeply the people of Portugal value the principles of social justice. I am pleased to see that these principles are still so close to your hearts. Let me start by expressing my appreciation to you and to the government of Portugal for the warm welcome, an amazing welcome, and great hospitality extended to me and to my delegation. Dear President, every time I meet you, both on a bilateral level and at international fora, I am impressed by your example of a wise European statesman, but more so by your passion for your ideals of solidarity and justice. A fundamental message from our conversations today, which I think it is important to share with the members of the media, is the fact that both of our countries are committed to stand together to pursue common goals and objectives. In this way, we can further achieve more productive bilateral relations and a stronger European Union, a European Union which promotes inclusive prosperity and sustainable friendship amongst all of our peoples. Dear members of the media, I truly would like to express my satisfaction to the President and the Portuguese authorities for our constructive and insightful contributions during our meetings this morning. My visit to Portugal, together with a strong delegation that includes Malta's Minister for the Economy, Investment and Small Business, the Minister for Foreign Affairs and Trade Promotion, and the Parliamentary Secretary for EU Funds and Social Dialogue, is evidence of Malta's commitment to continue building on the excellent bilateral relations which exist between our countries. I would like to emphasize that I am impressed by the enthusiasm shown by both our countries to continue to find opportunities to form new and powerful synergies between our authorities, our respective business, communities, social and cultural sectors, and civil society. The richness of our history brought our people together. Tourism is also bringing our people together. Cultural collaboration through Valletta's ongoing term as European Capital of Culture for 2018 provides us with another ideal opportunity, not only to showcase our respective cultures, but also to further develop new connections between our peoples. We also spoke about the phenomenon of migration and discussed the need for a united international effort to address migration at its source in respectful and dignified ways. We both understand that this is a global issue and therefore requires a global response. For this reason, I'm pleased to note that both Malta and Portugal are both on the same page as regards the United Nations Global Compacts on migration and refugees. We must continue to promote the best interests of the migrating individuals and families by promoting a rights-based and people-centered approach, which is especially sensitive to the vulnerabilities faced by children and women. My state visit is also an opportunity for our countries to continue to intensify other areas of political, economic, and social relations. The presence of such a strong business delegation from the Maltese Islands is also evidence of the commitment and political will which both our nations feel towards developing sustainable collaborations and potential partnerships to ensure prosperity for our peoples. Amongst the various sectors discussed, we included the areas of financial services. We mentioned education and training in various sectors, transshipment, for example, and logistics, and the teaching of English as a foreign language, aviation services, maritime services, blockchain technology, tourism, and hospitality. I believe that tourism, hospitality, and educational services are not simply an economic operation, but also a means of bringing our peoples together to develop sustainable friendships. For this reason, my state visit is aimed at developing our already excellent diplomatic and political relations into tangible collaborations for our businesses, while also forming stronger relationships between our peoples. Malta's position of geostrategic importance in the Euro-Mediterranean region parallels Portugal's important role in the Iberian Peninsula. This makes us ideal collaborators and never competitors. This state visit is also evidence of Malta's dedication to continue to enhance peace, security, and prosperity across our regions as one united family, which includes all the peoples of our European family of nations. On concluding, let me state that Malta looks forward to more cooperation between our nations. As I had the opportunity to state this morning, I augur that the Portuguese government would consider the proposal of creating a joint working commission so that our engagement will continue as an ongoing process at all levels. Above all, I am convinced that our countries, being committed to universal human rights and fundamental freedoms, and the profound respect for the rule of law and intrinsic human dignity, have the potential to be drivers for sustainable peace and inclusive prosperity. I am proud to say that it is these values which define us as both nations of goodwill, and it is thanks to these deep roots that I am certain the friendship between our countries and our peoples will continue to grow stronger in the future. Thank you.